What's going on, guys? Injection here. We are going to be doing a video today on a game called ChromaGun. I was messaged by the CEO of Pixel Gaming's, I believe it was. Let's exit this real quick so we can restart. By the CEO of Pixel Gaming let's close this shit down so we can restart it. By the CEO of Pixel Gaming's to do a video on ChromaGun. I did play it once already. Alright, so we're just gonna hit play on. Ooh, I fucked up. I done fucked up. We're gonna hit it real quick and quit it. Just kidding. He'll play it real quick. So CEO of Pixel MANIACS messaged me, and I asked if he could also spare an extra key for Cypher, who is another member of ISF Gaming. You can email us at isfgamingteam@gmail.com. We are primarily focusing on our Overwatch competitive team at the moment, but we do have a League of Legends branch. That being said, he messaged me, went on Twitter, asking if I could do a video on ChromaGun. And I had never played this game before. I did. Well, that's kind of a lie. I did do a one run filming my first reactions on this, and the audio got all screwed up. So we're gonna start this all over, from the beginning, so I can slow it down and we can see what it is. But here we go. Without further ado, so we're on an elevator. That's very exciting. Chromatech. Panel without buttons. I guess this elevator just knows where we're going, guys. Oh my goodness.
Welcome to the ChromaTech Test Lab.
Oh, now there's buttons.
You're here because you're the best
There's a
of the
white
best.
door.
Not because you were in need of $10 and nobody else signed up.
$10.
Before we start,
I didn't get 10
we
bucks.
need to test your general mobility. Make your way down the corridor towards the exit door.
Make my
Note
way
that
down.
the
I'm
exit
assuming
is
that
the
way.
part of the wall that looks different from the other parts of the wall. Also, it says exit.
Alright, so we got an all-natural jokester is the voiceover. What do we got here? We got 2 chairs with no one working, and a girl that it looks like she will look at me whichever way I go, and then immediately snap back to what she was doing when I stepped too far. Although she's healthy, she likes to eat oranges. So let's see what she's working on here. Nothing I can really see, but she's an orange eater. It's kind of creepy. I gotta leave you. This bitch is freaking me out here. That's a nice little couch over there. All right, let's just keep going. See where we land. So the gist of this game is colors. And that's okay. The gist of this game is colors, which I was never very good at. But we're gonna find the exit, and here we go. We're gonna go up to the first level. The one thing I did find was that on every level there was a fire extinguisher. These people are very afraid of fires.
Sensational.
Sensational.
Please pick
They
up
have-
the semi-automatic nano-acrylic projectile firearm right in front of you.
Semi-automatic
This is the
acrylic.
ChromaGun patent pending that you've heard so much about.
Okay. So the gist being, we have to shoot this. If it's not obvious, this giant red arrow
And so
means we have to
sure
shoot this. So that's going to change the color of this to yellow, and it's going to drag it over to the
Then exit the room using
the yellow
room
over here.
exit
Okay.
technique
So we're going to do that.
learned
Move it out of
in
the way.
this
Cool.
room.
And we're going to keep going. Same deal here. We're going to make that yellow and drag it to the yellow so it gets out of our way. General gist is to try to get through the doors. There is a security camera. He is very afraid of what I'm going to do here. So all these walls with the little beehive honeycombs on them means you cannot change the color to it. But these plain white walls over here is the exact opposite. If you shoot it with the color, it's going to change colors. Alright, so the yellow balls move over there. And we can continue on with our merry way. Now we have to make that yellow and make that yellow. There we go. So these puzzles do get increasingly more difficult. especially for me since I'm colorblind. This is gonna be interesting. So everything here is gray. We're gonna make that gray, and we're gonna make that gray. All right. Let's keep going. Another fire extinguisher. Like I said, these people are very afraid of fires, which is, you know, it's a safe thing to do. You know, safety first. Make sure that no one's gonna die while
Sensational.
painting all these
Please walk towards the
all these
exit.
walls. All right, so here's a cool one, right? This one I remember. So we got a yellow ball here. This is something that you're gonna need to remember if you're playing this for the first time. You're gonna paint this yellow, right? Now you still can't get through here. So what you want to do is also paint this one yellow. And if there are two of the same color around it, it's gonna kind of go in between the two of them. So you can kind of see. You don't really need to explain what's going on right here, but you can see what's going on. All right. We can keep moving past that. All right. Now there's the yellow ball here. There's a wall over there. We want to move this out so we can get into here. All right. And move the ball that way, halfway. Cool. Now we can slide through there. Another fire extinguisher, like we said, guys. Safety first here at ChromaTech. We are very, very safety first oriented. It's fantastic news. All right, so again, another fire extinguisher. Also very exciting.
The ChromaGun fires is a specially developed blend of partially semi-lethal, dangerously radioactive isotopes, and will paint any surface not designed not to be painted by it. That being said, please do not sniff, touch, or especially lick the paint.
So he says that, and the first thing I want to do is just take a big lick of this wall. I cannot do that because all I can do is fire. Let's move that. It's the obvious choice, correct? Alright. We got something here. I'm assuming we're going to make this yellow. But that's... There we go. And move that out of the way, alright? Oh. It juked me. So I'm assuming that the... Okay, so this is actually something that I did not know the first time I ran around. These honeycomb walls, I guess, are secondary. And these plain white walls are going to be your primary. I would have thought that it would have moved in between them. Maybe not. Maybe that's just something I'm stupid and picking up right now. But we will see later on in the game. Again, everybody make sure fire safety is first, alright? Safety always first. Alright, let's see what we got here. So we're going to want to move this one out of the way. That one over there. I'm pretty sure that's the obvious choice, right? Now we got 3 and 2 uncolored. So let's put this one here. And that, make that yellow. And let's make it in between them. Make this also yellow. Let's see here. And cool. So we got our way through the door. So these puzzles are getting slightly more complicated. Not that we've hit anything ultra complicated quite yet. I'm sure that we are. I am sure that we are just on. Let's take another shot of tequila, guys. We've been drinking all night. I'm sorry. I'm sure that we're just on the first. On the novice levels. We haven't even gotten our 2 other colors yet. So these. Oh wow. If you stand still long enough. Give me a second while I take this shot. Cheers, YouTube. It's spicy. One thing I noticed later in the game, but I'm going to point it out now because I see it. This green light above a door means that the door will open from that end.
Please find and subsequently step into the trigger. Sensational! Please do not leave the trigger to ensure the continued opening of the exit door.
So now we gotta put the ball on the trigger. So, classic Tomb Raider, right? Trigger opens door, move off trigger to try to get the door, it will undo it, right? Classic Tomb Raider. Alright, we're gonna move through.
Sensational!
Sensational.
You have successfully understood the correlation between triggers and worker droids.
Worker droids and
that
triggers.
Makes you more intelligent than
Thank you.
39% of test subjects and 97% of test monkeys.
I'm smarter. There are 3% of monkeys in this game that are smarter than we are. Just, those are real statistics, I believe. Look them up, and they will prove to be true. So I'm assuming that we gotta stand on this, shoot that, move the trigger over there. We can step off that. That door, I believe, no longer really matters. Let's go through this door and see what we got next. Part of me just wants to be like, yo, we got a yellow ass room up in here, but let's not do that. All right, this is the ball we just shot, and exit. Okay, we can always go through exits. Deactivate, hibernating, and activate it. It's gonna be something we're gonna have to deal with soon. Oops, sorry. Oh my God, sorry. Okay. Let's see here. Let's move through
The
here.
attraction that ChromaGun's paint generates is based on a very complex set of mathematical vector operations. So instead of not understanding me explaining it to you, try it out now.
Alright, so again, I'm assuming this has to go in between to open this door up. And now we gotta use this to get on these two, correct? And that's gonna open that door. So these puzzles are getting slightly more intense. Not that we've hit anything. Holy crap! Not that we've hit anything real yet. We haven't even gotten to the three colors yet. But another security camera, safety. Oh, I can apparently shoot that and turn that. Here, you. Oh, I can. Here, it's gonna be a yellow video. That's all it's gonna be. Okay. All right. Now we got a trigger here. We got a yellow ball here, and we gotta get through this door. Not fast enough. All right. So the obvious thing is has to be between 1, 2. Drag that halfway. The attraction. Cool. Opens that door. Without fail, guys. Safety first.
It is worth noting that unlike the ones you've encountered in the previous rooms, the worker droids in this next room are not deactivated, but hibernating. Much like you and me, they do not take kindly to being shot at with paint pellets. Please do not disturb them, because even though they're not designed to kill you upon contact, due to miscommunication and engineering, they will.
Alright, so these ones with spikes, a little different than the plain ones, apparently. Guys, always fire first. Safety first. Alright, so this is where we start to get a little fun. Now this, deactivated. You can walk near it, nothing happens, it's fine. Needs to be over here, so we're going to make that yellow. Now careful, because the second that you shoot it, it becomes pissed off. You piss it off. And then you're going to drag it over here and shoot the ball. Now we got that over there. That's going to stay there. And I don't know if we died. Oh, we do. Okay. Whew. Let's not do that again. So, good to note, don't walk near spiky things, regardless of whether or not they're stationary or not. Let's go. Alright. More fire. That's a given.
The ChromaGun's paint can be mixed on canvas. If you remember your time in kindergarten, that part should be easy. If you don't remember, or you never actually went to kindergarten, you may attend the Chromatech seminar on subtractive color mixing for preschoolers at the end of the test.
So within, let's see, we've been recording now for 15 minutes. Within 15 minutes, it's already insulted my intelligence. Oh, I screwed that. Okay. Within 15 minutes, it's already insulted my intelligence. This is kind of cool. I like a game that will, you know, kind of shit on my self-confidence, which is fine. Alright, so I guess the gist of this is that this is orange, this is red, and we have yellow. So yellow and red is going to make orange. Orange, now they match colors, it goes over. Alright. Same thing here. Yellow and blue is going to make green. Alright, put that over there. There's going to be a couple more. The classic red and yellow. That's that we just talked about. Now this is purple, and that's purple. So what we have to do is actually mix yellow and purple to make this a shitty brown color here. Okay, make that brown, deactivate that, move that over. Cool, cool. What the fuck is going on over here? Alright guys, so we've been painting the walls and balls for, about 15 minutes now. And it looks like Magneto has made his way down this corridor and just ripped everything apart. Alright? This door doesn't even know what to do anymore. That's how much Magneto fucked it up. Alright, so we got a yellow here. That's pretty obvious, right? Don't touch it. We got red and orange. We're going to make that orange. Move that through. Green. Make that a brown. There we go. Push that to there. And the same dealio here. Move that here. Cool. Now we're going to move on to the next level. I believe the next level is, in fact, where we pick up, yes, our multicolor. We got red, blue, and yellow here.
Tricolored ChromaGun, as without it, you would not be able to solve the subsequent rooms and eventually succumb to hunger.
So apparently we're going to die of starvation. But here we go. If you press number 1 or scroll, you can scroll through the colors. So you can see that I'm not touching with my left hand. Left hand is on the keyboard, as anyone that's ever played a PC game ever knows. Left hand is on the keyboard. You can scroll through the colors, or you can hit 1, yellow, 2, red, or 3, blue. Okay, it's all down there on the bottom left. So far, so good. Let's go through here. Let's see. Okay, so this is clearly the door we need to get through, right? So there is 3 lines of shit. I'm assuming that these lines of shit means puzzle pieces that we need to solve prior to getting to this door. All right. Let's go this way first. One, we get yellow, and we got a plank. So we got to shoot that with yellow. Make sure to not shoot it with the wrong color first. All right. Oh, cool. All right. So it changes the color if you've already completed that piece of the puzzle. Alright, so 2 kind of dark bluish ways. What do we got over here? We got blue and unpainted. So 3 down there at the bottom left is blue. We're going to shoot the ball. Make that blue. Alright. And yes, it changed the color to another completed segment. And what is this? Red. Number 2, red. And make that red. Done and done. Let's move. Alright. So, let's see what we got here. We got yellow. We got red. But the thing is over the orange. So my thoughts initially would be to make this yellow and red to make it orange. And it's gonna go right there we go. Alright, so it's gonna gravitate to its own color. Alright? Cool, let's keep moving. Same shit here. We got purple. We got blue. We got red. So what do we have to do here? We have to make this purple. So purple is blue and red, right? Cool. Puzzle solved. Let's move. Alright, so it kind of tells you what the colors are that you need to do. The first time I ever played this game, don't get me wrong, I felt stupid. Alright, so these are green, blue, and yellow. So, what we gotta have to do, I think, is make this ball green so that it kind of floats between these 2 walls, right? So that it doesn't give a shit about those 2 walls and it floats between those 2 walls. So what makes green would be blue, right? I think the game kind of tells you in these tutorials. And yellow. Let's make that yellow. Floats between the 2 greens. Door is open. Nicely done. Okay. Alright, so these two are going to be the easier ones, I'm assuming. And this one we will figure... actually, you know what? This one would be the easier one. Alright, so red and yellow make orange, correct? This is already red. We need to add the yellow to that. Make it orange. And it's kind of pissed off. If they get pissed off, just drag them to the appropriate color. Okay, so orange is now an orange. Good. One of the pieces of the puzzles is solved. Let's see what the rest of this is about. We got red and blue. Red and blue together make purple, which is what the middle is. Okay? So let's paint it blue. Let's paint it red. Now it's only going to gravitate to the purple. Right? Alright. That piece of the puzzle is solved. 1, 2. We are 2 out of 3. Now this is green. Now the problem here is that we don't change the color of the ball, because the ball is already a half step color, right? It's not one of the solid blue, red, yellows. It's already a half step, which means that we're going to have to change the color of this wall to green, which is blue and yellow make green. There we go. That room is solved. The exit has thus opened, moving us into a creepy ass room of everything being white. Seems too simple. Cool. Alright. We're gonna do a little bit more of this. We're gonna figure out some more intense puzzles, and then call it for the night on this. I might do a two-parter on this. The intro and then the advanced. When I figure this game out enough, I will do the advanced. But as for now, I'm pretty sure that I've got a safe tutorial on this. So we can move on from here. Alright, so we got a red ball over here that is not moving. It is deactivated. You can tell that it's kind of just chilling here. You can kind of run into it, and no penalties here, alright? So what we gotta do is make that red over here, because this is where the trigger is, right? That's red, and this is a wall. This is the trigger, right? Problem. Too far away. So we're gonna have to kind of piss it off here. Shoot it to be activated. Yeah, now it's pissed off. Kind of look at me, I'm over here. Chase it until it gets attracted to the red wall. Opens that door. Fantastic. Ooh, a fan. Alright. So, if you've ever played a computer video game in your life, these are the... Oh, I am sorry. These are the... This is a force field. You will... Doesn't matter what game you play, ever. You will never get past this force field. Alright? So we gotta see, what colors do we have here? We have an orange. Let's start with the orange, because I see that one, it's right there, alright? So there's 4 triggers back there. I'm assuming, yep, those are all the pieces to the puzzle to open that door right there. Alright, screw it, it moved. Green. What is green? Green is a mix of blue, mist, and yellow. Move that green over there. Now that boy is going to stay over there, alright? What do we got next? We got purple. Alright, purple is a mix of blue and red. Alright, move that purple orb over there. We got 2 left. We got orange and blue. I'm going to assume we're going to have to do the half stepper first. Actually, it probably wouldn't matter because no piece of orange is blue anyway. So, let's put red and yellow over there to make orange, and put a blue over there to make blue. Cool, that room was solved. If you are going to play this for the first time, I do recommend pulling up a color chart, because I forgot my colors as they insulted me in chapter 1, level floor 1, whatever. They proved to me that I don't know my colors. I am also colorblind, as I have said before. In the beginning of the video, I mentioned that green lights mean you can open it from that end. Let's open that door. Let's open that door. Let's open that door. Now all of these doors are open. Now how do we figure this room out? We got 1, 2, 3, and 4 brown. 5 brown. 5 brown. Ooh, that was... I hope that doesn't screw me up. That was an accident. Brown balls you cannot alter the color for. Luckily, I had played this level already. It took me a minute to figure out what to do here, because we got 5 brown and a wall that needs to be colored, right? My first thought was to make the wall brown. That is not the case. Actually, what we're gonna have to do is go back to this first room, hence the opening doors, where we pissed off that first red orb that was over here. Remember, it was too far to make her to the wall. What we got to do is make this wall red right here. Okay, and deactivate this wall. So red and yellow. So I think we just want to kind of put all the colors into that. Make that brown. Deactivate. Now it's pissed off. This is the first time in this game where I would say careful, because this is the first thing that can really kill you. Move the red, piss it off, aggro it into this red. We now have this first piece of the puzzle. Cool. Let's move on. Oh, this is something. So, as I said before, force fields. If you've ever played a game, ever, doesn't matter, PlayStation, if you've ever played Sega Genesis, you've never played Tomb Raider, if you've ever played Nintendo 64, Mario Brothers, Mario Sunshine specifically, I remember had a shitload of invincible walls. So what we gotta do, this is a red one, this is a purple wall. So we gotta make this purple by adding blue to the red, correct? Blue to the red makes it purple, brings it over, got that one trigger. One of the 4 down. This one's blue, and that one is green. Blue and green. We need yellow. We are missing yellow in this equation here. So let's add yellow to the ball. Move that over. Cool. We got yellow ball and an orange wall. We need to add red to the ball to make it orange. Put that over, and I'm pretty sure that, yeah, this one's just yellow to yellow. Easy. No color mixing. Excuse me, color mixing there. Okay, so force fields here and force fields here. Let's see. So I'm assuming we need to get through this door. And to get through this door is probably this one of these 2 triggers. So what we're going to do is paint that one. That one. Make that go in between. Perfect. Alright, so that's the first door. So always take the doors. Doors are objectives. Objectives win games. Regardless of the game, objectives win games. Now what we need to do is change the color of that wall, not that wall, so that this moves over. Excellent. Close the door behind us. We can't even go back if we wanted to. Okay, so green and an exit. So this is the goal door. This is the objective door. Alright, what do we got in here? Oh, okay. So we are back to the room where we had to piss off that one. From this side room. Remember? This is the first room that we had to make brown. Moved it over here. I'm assuming that we need to do the same concept here. Alright. So let's make this some sort of weird shitty color. Okay. Piss it off like, look, dog, I'm over here. Alright, run through the wall. Alright, now it's chucked it over there. We need it to be here. Okay, so if we paint this red, that's... Alright, now we're moving it that way. Now it's in between. Now what we gotta do is make this wall not red. Cool. Move that through and through. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken... Yep. So that is the intro that I am going to do so far tonight on ChromaGun. After, I believe at this level, things start getting a little bit more intense. I'm going to do a part 1 and a part 2. Part 1 is definitely the tutorial. We will work on whatever. This is where it starts to get interesting. So, on that note, guys, this is Injection from the ISF Gaming House. We do have some Overwatch, some League of Legends, some Paladins. What else we got? Dance streams from H1Z1, some Hearthstone, Town of Salem. Guys, whatever you feel like watching, isfgaming.com, isfgamingteam.com. Email us about whatever you guys want to see. We do sporadically, do streaming bits. You can follow me on Twitter at InjectionTV. And I will be posting whenever I am up and streaming. Regardless of the game, any follower, viewers, anything. Tell me what you want to see, and we'll try to make it work. Anyway,
We are pleased to inform you that standing still on that spot where you are right now, yeah, that's not a core mechanic of this exercise.
Not a core mechanic.
Exercise being a key word, standing still, yeah.
Alright, so we got an all-natural jokester on the PA system. But, like I said, this is Injection coming to you from the ISF Gaming House. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. When I should say I put up and I figure out the second room, I will put it up and we'll move from there. But for that, thank you guys. Have a good night.